on the ground. Here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. A short gain up to the 20. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Lawrence. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
There's a short one taken by Ingram.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Here's 2nd and 9. Howell. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and 9.
Here we go.
To throw is Howell. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first point to this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Seattle.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Jaguars are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Easy.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And not much room to run there. He'll only get to the 6-yard line. They'll run it once more with ETN. And he's going to be very close to a first down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Hey, Lion.
They'll go back to ETN on first down. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Lawrence now on second down. Duvernay with the grab. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Great job.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, But if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Another run here with Mitchell. Oh! And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Davis going in motion. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He's got his big tight end. Hayden Hurst. Touchdown, Jaguars. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Howell. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. Second down and 3. Here's a handoff to Walker. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Howell. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 20 on the connection. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. They'll try to run this one in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now it's Howe. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Second down, Lawrence. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. In motion comes Thomas.
Take right open. 11. 30 left. There we go.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Now Walker.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Howe. That's dropped off for Walker. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
It is 3rd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. The outside, complete to Thomas.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This throw, taken in by Hurst. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas.
Here we go.
Finding space at the 40. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, kill. Go, let's go. Ready to look. Hey, I'm gun.
To throw is Lawrence. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Hey, Lion. Go. Check. Silver.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. This one hauled in by Thomas. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Hey, go. 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey.
Davis heading in motion. They go play action for Lawrence. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Jaguars are out on top as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Rip, 23.
They put Strange in motion. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Second and 7.
Red on red. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Here we go.
Once again, it's ETN. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a third down and 4.
Hey, easy. Route. 13, Lou.
Davis going in motion.
Go. Take right open. 11. Ready.
Throwing is Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Think right.
Davis heading in motion. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Here's second and 6.
Hey, run.
In motion comes Thomas.
Here we go.
Here comes the jet sweep.
Let's go.
Don't need much. It is third and inches. This run straight ahead for ETN. He's going to have a Jags first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on third and inches.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Decent 24. Easy. Read up 24. Read Silver.
On the give, it's ETN. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
Right, let's go.
We'll come to the line now on second and 2. Davis going in motion. Here's Mitchell. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big 13 heavy.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Hey, kill. 30 left.
Lawrence now on second down. He pulls it in around the 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
3rd and goal.
Go, goal! Go, goal! 11. Here we go.
He'll try and run with ETN. And he can only salvage a couple there. Down to the 3. And now it's 4th and goal. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
65, cat! 65! Ready! Come 19! Come 19!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Seattle.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Still going. He is in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey!
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
Red 23, think right. Hey, kill.
In motion comes Thomas. They'll run it once more with Etienne. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a first down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Davis heading in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground, here's Etienne. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Up the middle, here's Etienne. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now a handoff. Etienne. A good run there for a gain of 6, but it's still going to be 3rd and long. In motion comes Thomas. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
At the 3-yard line.
Let's go.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
The extra point is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. Howell. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target, and it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Let's go.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 39 yards.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw. Howell. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Now Mitchell. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Another run here with Mitchell. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Etienne. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Red on red. Go, go.
Davis going in motion. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
2 yards off the play. And the Jaguar first down.
Hey, easy. Route. Great job.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Once again, it's Etienne. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. This one from 54 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Set, baby. Check out.
To throw is Howell. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.